And we're back on the Gary Russen program here on GJRB Online on Spreaker across America and around the world. This is 2-2 Part 2. In other words, 2-2-2. Okay? And this is the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online. Hope you're enjoying the program and glad you could be with me. We're doing 50 minutes of nonstop talk, but I needed to do that break real quick because I wanted to get into that now. We got quite a bit on here, so we can stay on the air. Let's say we go about 14 more minutes, so just to be aware of that. And we're going to be taking a break about close to the end of the half hour here, close to the 3 o'clock hour, 3:25. We'll do one more weather on the fives. I think we can try to fit that in there. I'm going to take a look at that and see if I can do that. Let me see. Weather on the fives. Okay, let me see here. Let's see. 15 minutes. Let's do 15. See, I have a time calculator. It'll tell me how much time I got to spend on a segment. So let's say I've got that, and okay, it'll tell me how much time I could spend and when I can be on the air again, or when my segment's over. It'll tell me when it is over, like about 13 minutes left. So let's see, that's 10, that'd be 19 plus, that'll be about maybe 20 minutes after I'll take that program break, and I'll be headed into the half hour there, and then I'll take that program break at that time, and we'll do a half hour break here locally, and then be right back with more of the Gary Russen program. We'll do another 50 minutes of non-stop. Well, no, not really. Locally we can't. So I'm going to say we're going to do another 25 or so minutes. We'll talk straight to the top of the hour. And then right after 4 o'clock, we'll do another one. And then at right after 4:30, that last hour, about 50 minutes, we'll do one more 50 minutes of nonstop talk at the end of the show, about 4:35. So about that time, we'll be doing our nonstop talk straight to 5:30 here on GJRB. So we're going to continue talking here on the Gary Russen program here on GJRB Online. So let's get into it right now, because I'm going to do this. It's time now for our celeb birthdays. Now, I don't know if we have any birthdays to celebrate locally, so we're going to just give you celeb birthdays, because I don't have any local birthdays or anybody that which we know here celebrating a birthday. So we're just going to give you our celeb birthdays. So we're going to do that right now. Celeb birthdays, and we're going to do that. Let's see here. Here we go. Happy birthday. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We got some big birthdays to celebrate nationwide with some of the celeb birthdays. So let's see what celebrities are celebrating a birthday today here on GJRB during the Gary Russen program. Let's see what we got here. Starting off with, let's see, Cliff Richard. Remember him? Had a number of hits in the 70s. Devil Woman was one of them. He is now 76. Wow. 76 for Cliff Richard. Roger Moore, The Saint. James Bond, 007. He is 89. Wow. Yeah, he's getting up there. Let's see. Who else we celebrate here? Let's see. We have... let's see. I don't know who that is. Maybe some of you youngsters can help me with that one. Some of these other names are newer names. Karen White, 51. I think she's a country singer, wasn't she? I don't know who she was. Usher is 38. And let's see, Alexandria Lammy. Who is she? She's 45. Okay. And Ralph Lauren, 77. Celebrating 77. And anybody who knows who Rowan Blanchard is, he's 15 today. And that's your celeb birthdays on the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online. Hey, if you have a birthday that you're celebrating with a celebrity, we'll tell you what celebrity you're celebrating your birthday with. Drop me a line, GaryJ65@yahoo.com or GaryJ021361@gmail.com, or leave me a message here on my Spreaker public site. Tell me when your birthday is, and we'll put it on the air. Birthday is, and then I'll look up the list of celebrities that are celebrating birthdays, and we'll mention your name along with the celebrity that you're celebrating your birthday with. Okay? And we'll put it on the air here on the Gary Russen program. So do that. I was looking on my Spreaker public site so far. I'm looking on the site itself, and I'm only seeing nobody on listening to the show right now. Absolutely nobody. At this time, our CCF church services from this past Sunday, October 9th, 2016, is going away. Okay, we're going to get rid of that now because I'm down to 2 hours on my Spreaker public site, and I need more room for this show. So the CCF church services from October 9th is gone, and that is available to you. You can go onto the GJRB TV YouTube channel, and it's there. I uploaded it yesterday, or earlier this morning actually, earlier today, and it's there for your listening pleasure. So go ahead and get on there. If you want to listen to the church services, that will be available to you on the GJRB TV YouTube channel. You can get on there and you can listen to the church services. Okay? Alrighty, I'm Gary J. Russen. Hope you're enjoying the program. This is the Gary Russen program, Freestyle Friday edition, on our last show before I take off for the for my medical procedure. And that's going to be it. This is our last show before I had that happen. Now, they were telling me, actually, that I have a risk for a heart attack. So I have to, really take it easy. And so I'm not getting too riled up on this program. If I feel that I am too much on my, what do they call that, soapbox, I will stop. But that's what I'm doing now, because sometimes I find myself wasting time on making too much comments. I find myself doing that from time to time because I get kind of aggravated, and I get steamed up on some issues. And what happens is I know I got other things to do on the program, like my weather and stuff, but I won't shut up about something. So I just kind of try to get away from that a little bit. So on Freestyle Friday, short comments, but you're welcome to add your 2 cents worth in. Area code 563-613-4260 on the GJRB Spreaker public site. Let's take a look at some other stuff going on. And let's see here. I'm going to continue. We got celebrity obits. We got weather in the news coming up. Weather on the fives again in a little bit. And we'll see what's cooking here on the Gary Russen program here on GJRB Online. Got about 5 more minutes in this segment. So I thought what I'll do is drop a few things here. I want to kind of go into YouTube here for a minute and want to search for a song here real quick. Let's see. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see here. Let's see, they're gonna put a commercial in there. I hope not. Let's see. Sometimes I always do if there's gonna be a. Okay, here we go. All right, well, here's it's time for celebrity obits. In the obits section, Joan Marie Johnson, founding member of the musical group the Dixie Cups, well known for this song.
Go to the chapel and gonna get married. Go to the chapel and gonna get married. See, I really love you and gonna get married. Going to the chapel of love.
And that group and her voice along with the rest of the Dixie Cups. Great song, Chapel of Love. Went to number 1 in the Hot 100 in 1964. Beat the Beatles out. As a matter of fact, I think I kicked the Beatles 8 days a week, I think. Anyway, the founding member of that group, Joan Marie Johnson, died at the age of 72. She died of heart disease. Oh boy. Dixie Cups began with her and Barbara Ann Hawkins in a high school talent show in New Orleans. Quoting one of the members, I'm not sure who it was, I was on my way to a grocery store, I think it was her, and stopped me and said, I heard you sing, Miss Hawkins said. Barbara Ann's sister, Rosa Lee Hawkins, joined the group. Miss Johnson later discovered that the Hawkins sisters were her cousins, and all grown up in the city of in a Calliope housing project. The group did not win the talent show, but the song Chapel of Love beat the Beatles' Love Me Do out of the Hot 100 in 1964. Yeah. And the song was on soundtracks like Full Metal Jacket, 1987, The Father of the Bride, 1991, and the group produced other hits including Iko Iko and People Say. But the Chapel of Love was their biggest hit by far, scoring in the Hot 100, at number 1, beating out the Beatles' Love Me Do in 1964. It's a great song, actually. I always did like that one. That's one of my favorite oldies, as a matter of fact. Classic Dixie Cups on the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online. That said, there's a really good singer there, Joan. So there you go. Joan Marie Johnson, gone at the age of 72, founding member of the Dixie Cups. They were great. Great sound. That was at a time when music was music. I'm sorry, folks. That's what I say. Great band. They're a great bunch of girls singing at Dixie Cups. And you got the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online on Spreaker, and we're going to about wrap it up, our 15 minutes of non-stop talk. And we'll be taking a brief break. And when I return, I'll have more good stuff, more celebrity obits. I'll do weather in the news, and we'll do weather on the fives coming up a little later on. I'll do a sports page, too, as well. Getting ready for them Cubbies. The Cubs in the NLCS. Who would think they would get that far? Yeah. I mean, you know, who would have thought that the Cubs would get that far? Seriously, I mean, I had no idea that they were just like amazing. that these guys are going that far and getting into the playoffs. This is blowing my mind. I'm telling you what. Yeah, I congratulations to the Cubbies. I mean, really, it's amazing that they have gone this far and actually getting into the playoffs. Mind-boggling, to say the least. Man, telling you what. Talk about that coming up next hour here on the Gary Russen program. Our next break, after the break, we'll be back around 3:35 with more of the Gary Russen program. Stay right by your internet